Let's get it, let's get it. I'm turned up, y'all. Let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it. I'm turned up, y'all. Party till you're hot. Now let's turn it up a notch. You can grab a bottle of black or just take another shot. And the music can be hot. And we glad we in the building. We turned up in the function and we higher than the city. Let's party, 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 let's party. Now get naughty, get naughty, now get naughty, get naughty, now get naughty. If you tipsy and you're getting real jiggy, but your cup half full and your swag look crispy. I'ma make you lose control like Missy. And when I leave the club, I leave the whole bar empty. I'm fly, I'm sway, 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 I'm fly. Yeah, I'm higher than the tower. Turn to the max, cause the liquor give me power. Stumble through the club, only took a half an hour. I'm the type of nigga drink a beer in the shower. I drink a beer in the shower. There's a line on my team, don't cross. I got the 9 on with me, but I don't go. You ain't vibing to my team, yo lost. You turned up in the club, you turned off. Speaker junkie, what's up, Chew? Hey, speaker junkie, let her come through. Speaker junkie, that's the whole crew. Speaker junkie, where the hell Lou? I'm fly, I'm sway, I'm turned up. Like a cigarette on my hand, get beat down. Fist color coordinated, so geeked up. No, these party mix they never turn down. If you tipsy and you're getting real jiggy, but your cup.
Oh, hey, yo, what's the deal, y'all? It's your boy Big Chew here, back with another Geeked Up Nerd Talk. Me and myself with Donaldo. What's the deal, Donaldo?
Geeked Up Nerds
Not much.
Talk with the Speaker Junkies. We are the Speaker Junkies, and it's a fucking grant for fucking Ellie, niggas. What's up? Yo, it's goal time, bro. It's the grand finale.
Yeah.
It's goal time, bro. We have some really dope people on the line with us tonight, bro. I'm pulling up. They are pulling up. Let's pull up the first guy. Oh, God. I had to bear with me. The internet's acting up. We got to bring the first guy out.
Can y'all hear me?
Where's the guy? Is he there?
He's
What
there.
up? Claire Bear.
I am here, full effect. Mr.
What's up,
Bob,
man?
what's up? What's going on? Appreciate the platform yet again. Shout out to the Speaker Junkies, Donaldo, Big Chew.
Oh, appreciate it. How you been?
Man, you know, life throws you hiccups, life throws you lemons. I heard this little saying, you know, when life throws you lemons, make lemonade. But I also heard the rest of the saying, that's not all the ingredients.
Right.
So you can't, you gotta. So my saying for that is, hey, when life throws you lemons, make apple juice. In other words, control what you can. So, pretty good, bro.
That's good, bro. That's real good.
All right, we got we got
What up, Donna? What up, Donna?
another person coming in.
What's up, y'all? Happy Friday. Happy to finally be back on here. I miss y'all
Hey,
crazy
Hold on,
people.
y'all.
Yeah, y'all. Miss you too, Donna. It's been a while.
what you been up to, Donna? What's up?
Yeah,
What's new? What's up?
everything. Working, chilling, was working, therapy, everything.
Just
Therapy, most importantly. Black
That's
people
right.
can't go to
Let's bring the
therapy,
next
y'all.
guy. Oh, I think we know this. Oh, everything. I got my guy coming in right here, strong. Y'all bear with me. The internet acting up always. You know what type of time it is. Hold on. There he is. The
so
one and only Grandpa Sexy Body. Oh, what's up with my
He
man
ain't
Scam?
there.
Where you at, Stevie?
Nobody see him. He
Donna,
not
like,
there
Right
no
there.
more.
So we got to bring in our next guest. Hold on. Is he there? Okay. Well, we gonna bring in our next guest. My motherfucking dog. My motherfucking rider. Bro, let me bring her in.
Hey,
Let me
I'm
see.
letting y'all know I
Where's
gotta
she
handle some
at?
stuff. I'm not leaving. I'm here.
What up? What up? What
All
up?
right, Tootie, do your thing.
just
What's
put
What
her
up,
in
this?
there
Miss
till
Prissy?
he
What
come
you doing,
back.
girl?
Chilling. What up, y'all?
What
What's
up?
What's up, sis?
Miss Prissy, what's the deal?
Donna,
happening?
put that nigga in the waiting room till he
We
come back.
chilling, man. We doing what we do. I'm about to take him out of the street. Don't trip. He'll be sitting
Uh,
right there on the sideline. But anyway, how you doing today?
Good, good. What's up, y'all? Happy Friday.
happy
Happy
Friday.
Friday. Happy Friday. I'm happy the sun is out.
Donna loves a happy. Yeah, Donna loves a happy everything. She want a happy Friday, happy Tuesday. This is be happy, and I love that about you, Donna. You my nigga.
Yeah,
You a
thank
happy
you.
every week ass nigga, bro.
Got to.
That's cool.
Got to be.
But we really
Life is
want to
life.
we really guys for coming on our last episode of the Geeked Up Nerd Talk.
Appreciate it. Most
Can
definitely.
y'all hear me
Definitely.
good?
Yep.
Yeah, thank y'all for having us. It's always cool to come over here and talk crazy with y'all as usual. I missed y'all. Jamila be like, "Why you going on the show?" I'm like, I'm getting on tonight. It's the last one. During the Warriors game, during
Oh,
the Warriors game, it all
who they playing?
Lakers.
Oh,
Is there
This
in the
game
Lakers
fit.
game?
I'm,
Is
I'm
there in the
surprised Rosie on
Lakers
the.
game?
I'm surprised Rosie on here.
I
Yeah,
Rosie,
was
right.
on
They're in the
mute.
Laker game.
Rosie, a
Uh,
fucking crazy ass basketball.
The game is on. I just got it on mute, so shush.
who winning?
Lakers just got to win one more. What happened to the Warriors this year, man? What happened?
Don't
They
count.
about
Don't
to
count though.
they
That's
about to
we
take this
we
Y'all
one.
crazy.
last game. We ain't
I gotta
out.
switch over. I think my computer
Well,
is
y'all
tripping. So
out.
give me a second.
Even if y'all win
Never.
this,
Def-
y'all
we
losing the
definitely
next one.
not out. It's
Oh,
gonna
Even
be
if
game
y'all win
Warriors
seven.
at
this, y'all
7.
losing the next one. Y'all not
It's
winning three
game
straight. That's not
seven.
happening. Yeah, nope.
It's gonna
okay,
be
here we go.
game
Hold on,
seven.
y'all.
We work too well
Oh,
under pressure. We going to game seven.
They ain't ready. They ain't ready. LeBron crying ain't crying enough. We'll
man.
take it just one game at a time.
We got it. Oh, one game at a time. It's been 4 games already.
Yeah, it's just one game at a time. That's it.
Cause
Y'all ain't got enough. Y'all ain't got enough
last game.
experience.
All right.
LeBron,
It's
they just
3-1.
need to. They
We sure
did go out
got
this game. No, it's
we
3-2, man. It's 3-2. They need one more game to tie it up.
Nah, they not taking that.
They taking this tonight. We ain't losing in LA. What's up, Stress?
What's up, Stress?
What it is, my knee
What's going
What
on,
up?
nigga?
What up?
hurting me.
Happy Friday.
That nigga Donna always want to be happy on somebody's day, ass nigga. Man. I swear that's funny as
You
hell.
think we're talking this?
That's it, comedy. Oh, Tootie. Yo, so y'all, I'm glad y'all pulled up to the last episode, man. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate you guys coming on and doing what y'all do, and supporting the movement and shit like that.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna hold y'all long. You already know. So we're gonna get into the topics already. Okay, hold on. So the first topic on the screen right now: would you get rid of your social media for your partner? And I'm gonna ask my boy, Mr. Phenomenal, first. Would you get rid of your social media for your partner?
I'm back in this thing. I'm back in it. Can y'all
You
hear
in it,
me?
my nigga. You in it all the way.
Get rid of my social media. Well,
For
my
your
social media is based on my business. I don't get on social media for like to play around. So if you talk about like for my business, fuck no. No. Now if I was just on there looking up chickadees and shit like that, yeah, nah. Yeah, I could understand that being a problem. But for my business, nah.
All right. So because for your business, if your partner has some wild stuff on social media, how would you feel about that? Would you want them to take it down, talk about the wild stuff, or just delete it altogether?
Well, first off, we ain't hold on.
That nigga got attitude now. He said, "Hold on."
Well, no, because you said my like okay, so wild stuff. So wild stuff pertaining to what? Like you showing off my what belongs to me?
Even that, and like let's say taking it a step further because you're a businessman, right?
Uh-huh.
So you would like to be represented in a certain light. If your partner was on faded as hell, taking videos of them being faded and taking shots and just Mardi Gras it up, how would you feel about that?
Well, first off, hey, nah, I can't do that because that's your personal life. That ain't because as a reflection, right? You being my partner, you're supposed to uplift me. Same with me, right? So if my business is nothing but uplifting people and encouraging people, and you up here getting fucked up and turned up, that's a bad image. That counteracts the business. Now,
I feel that.
now, if you're saying, oh, my girl is up here, she got an OnlyFans. Well, first off, why are you showing off what belongs to me to other people?
Ooh, so you feel it belongs to you.
For the moment, it belongs to me for the moment.
It's for the moment.
I mean,
Yeah,
wait. I kind of got to say something about that because if it belongs to you, then how are they able to show it off to someone else?
and that's what I'm saying. If it belongs to me, why are you showing it? That don't make any sense.
Right.
Because what you show me, that's our private time.
I got feedback.
That hey, somebody feedback. Hey, mute your camera. You're not talking.
Who's mentioning it in the background?
I think that's something. Hold on.
Somebody press mic.
I got it. All right. So yeah. So Tootie, that's your perspective. I feel
so
that.
Yeah. So
I'll go
We'll
next.
ask the next person.
I'll go
Rosie,
next.
would you delete your partner?
I think it could be a compromise. It really just depends on the circumstance.
Okay. What do you mean? Go a little bit into depth for that. What that for me?
I just feel like it depends on the circumstance. Like, what is the issue with the social media for me to feel like I have to delete it? I think it could be a compromise.
But if you think If you with somebody, do you feel like you gotta have them on social media too?
That's a good one.
Not necessarily.
I feel that.
I feel like social
I
media
feel
is
that.
social media is it's not necessary that we gotta be friends thing on social media.
I feel that.
Okay.
That's what's up, Rosie. All right, Donna, what you think?
Um, no, I just say as long as you not so much the personal business on social media, like Instagram and Facebook. Like if you got YouTube and stuff, maybe that because social
Yeah.
like Instagram and Facebook is a little bit crazy. But no, I wouldn't ask my partner to delete, or I wouldn't. I don't think mine would ask me to delete mine either. We both confident in what we do, so we mainly run our businesses from there anyway. So no, I wouldn't ask. I don't think I would ask her, and I don't think she would ask me to delete mine.
Oh,
What are we
okay.
doing on there? I got access to her. She got access to mine. So
Yeah, that makes
yeah.
sense. All right, YG, what you think? Let me get you on here. Let me unmute your mic and see what you got to say. What's happening? Why is her mic not unmuted?
That was a good question.
1 second. Okay, Stress, you go right now because I'm trying to get YG shit together.
I'll go.
What you think, Stress?
Um,
Not you gotta
me,
wait.
I'm like me. I'm a and my wife knows this shit about me too. I'm a nigga that's gonna ask why. Like, if you feel like there's like some other shit going on, and that's why I don't have certain social media like Snapchat and shit because, like y'all said, y'all run your businesses and shit. Like I put videos and fact on my shit. Snapchat ain't really a good place to promote any goddamn way, and that shit be trouble. So shit. You know what it is, I guess. Like shit, I really don't have to have a Twitter. My girl be like, "Hey, babe, I don't want you on that Twitter." Like, fuck it, that Twitter is gone. But you can't be like, "Hey, I don't want you doing no damn G-Force media videos no more." Then I'm like, "That's out."
Yeah.
Right. No, I feel that.
And I ain't asking her to do it either, cause I mean, I don't really even care. Like, social media is like how older people have magazines and shit and newspapers. You feel me? If you don't have no social media, you're not gonna know what the fuck is really going on, because niggas ain't clicking on the news for real.
Nah, fuck if I feel that for real too. YG, you gotta unmute yourself. YG, unmute yourself because it's not letting me unmute you. It said you muted yourself.
You hear me?
All right, yeah. So what do you think?
No, I'm not getting rid of my social media. I just, I don't think. I mean, we both got it for a reason to stay in contact with our family, and people that probably don't got my number or something like that. So
No, I feel that.
But no, yeah, I don't think there's a reason to delete your social media because your partner wants you to. I mean, it's either trust or it's not. So I mean, you can have my Facebook password and my Instagram password, but I ain't gonna delete that motherfucker.
What you? All right, Chewy, what's up, bro?
Nigga. Very simple. If my partner asks me to leave my shit in a heartbeat, nigga, why not? I ain't even grow up like this. Me personally, I ain't grow up like this. I'm not attached to it like that. So if it was the thing to where she was like, "Yeah, I got a problem with it. You should delete your social media, or can you delete your social media?" I'll be like, "Cool. You gonna delete yours?" And she'd be like, "Yeah." Then I'm like, "Cool." Like, I ain't got no issues with it, yo. Like, the people that I connect, that I am friends with on social media, we don't talk, nigga. So it's like, I don't give a damn. I'm not that attached to it. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
No, I feel that. Like for me, I think like Tootie said, and Donna said, and YG said, like I have a business. I am a business. Like I'm a brand. So me being a brand, I don't even want social media. But me being a brand, I have to have social media. So it's like, okay, because you know me. If you know me, I'll go moments without having social media. Like, I'll go 3 months, whatever. I don't care. Like, I don't need, like, I'm like, with you, Chewy. I didn't grow up on this shit, so I don't need that shit. But in the same breath, I'm a brand for myself. So, like, promoting my videos or my shows or whatever I got going on, it's necessary. So, if my girl wants me to delete that, I will be like, why would I delete that? You know what I'm saying? But if it's causing conflict, then it's a different story. But I mean, I don't use my social media to cause conflicts. I'm not looking at the little situation, little hoochies and shit. Like I'm here to do a job, post it, and get on. So you feel me? Hey Andy, we love you, girl. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, man, shit, I'm not here for that shit. Like, do what you
Like
gotta do.
yeah, this stuff like yeah, I might get rid of it, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like
No, I hear that. All right, we got another topic for y'all. I'm gonna go with stress first, cause I gotta go with stress first on this one, and then I think I'm gonna go with Big Chew after that. But what song have you heard that was just whack to you, Stress? Like it was just the wackest song you ever heard, bro. I just want to know. I have to know, bro. I unmuted you. Go ahead, tell me your story.
Kurt Cobain by Young Stress.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. One of the hardest songs of all time. Stop playing.
No, really, the wackest song I probably ever heard. The worst song I've ever heard?
One of the worst
Besides the
songs you
niggas
ever
that I
heard.
recorded. Damn. Um, let me go after Chewy because I got to
All
think
right,
about
Chewy, go ahead, Chewy. Give it to me.
All right, look, I got a lot, but I gotta say this before I give you the answer I'm gonna choose, because a lot of the other ones is probably songs y'all ain't never heard. But even though it's whack, it doesn't mean it was bad. Because a lot of whack songs I just like laughing to and listen to them and be laughing. But if I had to choose a whack ass song, it'd have to be Because I Got High by the Afro Man. That shit is horrible, G. It's
I
funny.
feel that.
It's funny, but it's horrible. It's horrible. No thought
Hey,
was
bro.
made for that,
I
bro.
was thinking, I was trying to think of an Afro Man song too. I swear, but I'm gonna come with one in just.
Yeah, that shit is horrible, bro. Because I
I
Got High.
fucking did. All right, we're gonna go to Rosie. Rosie, hit me. Unmute yourself, Rosie, and tell me what the wackest song you think you ever heard, bro.
What song I really can't stand is "Don't Drop That Dun Dun Dun." I think that song is so stupid. I think I don't care. Y'all might not like it, but I fucking hate that song. I think it's stupid and pointless.
Yo, you saying that made me think of another whack one real quick. Whose booty is it? That's a horrible song, bro.
No,
I'm
but see, y'all
fucking
think worse
dead.
than you think the wackest song. I'm thinking all into lyrics and shit. That's what I'm talking
But because if it's whack and you know it, how whack really is it, right? But that shit is booty though. That Whose Booty Is It and Afro Man. Those are my picks. But
I'm
don't
I
fucking
drop
got
dead.
that
one.
That's
I'm
horrible.
thinking of one, and it's the one that gets the party started at every racist party.
Yep.
The Suave Mente joint.
Come on, bro.
Oh, whoa, hold
Come
on.
on, bro. You
Hold on.
crazy.
Suavemente whack?
That's a great song.
Only because it's like the biggest joint, right? And I don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Nigga, you gotta
Yo,
learn Spanish, bro.
that's like saying the cha cha slide whack.
All I know is they be like da da do.
That's
That's all I
a
know.
horrible
Da
song,
da
bro.
do. I just
Bro,
like
that's
that
a
part.
horrible song. If it didn't have okay. This is the worst song. Watch me whip, watch me name name.
Okay. Now
That song is crazy.
I could that and
That
I
nigga
love a
didn't even
good
have a
nay nay.
verse.
you
I
know
love
He
a
what?
never
good
had a
nay
verse.
nay.
He
I'm
rap.
gonna let the
Hey,
rest of
Andy,
y'all.
happy Friday.
because
All right,
that
so let me give it to my nigga Tootie. Tootie, what's the worst song you think you heard, bro?
The worst song I ever heard. Whew. Where do we start?
You think where we start?
What's the name of that damn song?
Oh shit.
Well, one of the songs is from The Weeknd, and
I don't like
only
none of that shit.
only because I listened to the lyrics of that shit, and like I didn't really yeah, that one would have to. What is it? It's I don't know the name of the song, but it's one of the Weeknd songs. Like when the nigga was first coming out.
I ain't even no big ass fan of The Weeknd, so I couldn't even tell
And
you.
then that nigga Jaheem, that nigga played me, bruh. Growing up thinking that this nigga singing to a fucking woman. Turned out this nigga singing to a fucking man. You got me fucked up, bro. Yeah, had me fucked up.
who?
Jaheim.
Singing. You know what the fuck about either.
What song was
What's a woman's worth?
Oh, I don't know about that. That is
Yeah, he was singing that shit to a baseball player.
oh.
For real?
Your own.
Yeah.
Oh. I had no idea.
Yeah, that
Oh, I didn't know that shit.
That shit
Why?
up. Cause nigga, you could have been
Mikey.
straightforward and saying that this was for a man, but my man, like
Tootie was
He could now. Not back.
So I'm just gonna say this: it's Big Sean that bounced back, man. I don't
That
know.
bounce
I
back?
didn't. Yeah, I didn't feel that one too much. That Big Sean bounce back. Like I can't really say nothing else. I like a lot of songs. Shout out to Stranger Danger. That's my favorite, but by Young Stress. but with that bounce back though, I don't know. I didn't like that one by Big Sean, man.
For sure. Donna, what you got for me?
Gundam style. It was like, what's the point of this,
Gundam
dude?
style.
Oh,
That song sucks.
I had to. It's like, what?
Whoa, wait a minute. Y'all want to
What
know
are
the
you
world?
talking about? What?
Fucking William Hong, She Bang.
Oh, that's a classic. He died and shit. Rest in peace. He was fucking faded. You said Gundam style, though. No, for real, that song, dude. That song is trash, though. No cap. Shout out to everybody watching, though. No cap. We appreciate y'all. It's the last episode of Geeked Up Nerd Talk with the Speaker Junkies, and all my fucking family is on this motherfucker. Love. We doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? I got my cousins, I got my brother, I got my boo, I got my bro, I got everybody on here. We doing our thing. For me, it's Return of the Mac. I hate that song, bro.
Oh.
Fucking hate
What?
that song, bro.
Wait, who is that?
No, nigga. What?
That's what
That's
That song's trash, dog.
man, that song go.
That song is trash, bro. Like
It's
at
better
first,
than
the whole
Booty, is it?
half of my
Say
whole
that,
life,
man.
bro. Half of my whole life, I thought they were saying Return of the Man, bro. Until you got that motherfucking dance experience to it, and they said Return of the Mac. I said, what? This is some bullshit. I hated the song ever since, bro.
I figured that shit out like 6 years ago, and I always thought the man too. I thought that part was dumb, but like the song is dope. But I'm like, Return of the Man.
Yeah, see, I thought it was Man forever. So now it's still in my brain that it's Return of the Man. And I didn't understand why the man left. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. But we're going to move on to the next topic because we got 30 minutes and we got a few topics for y'all. And we got a lot of shit going on this episode. So the next topic is, what is your thoughts on Jamie Foxx and his hospitalization after him speaking about Diddy's sex parties? I'm going to start with Donna because Donna is a crazy motherfucker. So, Donna, what is your thoughts? Do you think it's an Illuminati situation, or do you think that Jamie just got sick?
I think it's all the above. I think he was speaking about Diddy, and when people start messing with Diddy, something always happens. And
Right.
I heard that he got into it with Cameron Diaz the day before he went hospitalized.
Oh,
So
I
I
heard that.
don't know, but there's also reports saying that he was getting into it with Tom Cruise and the Scientology people. So who knows? But I think they targeting him. Something he done did they don't like, and they targeting him. But his daughter said he back at home, so I don't know if he doing good or not. It's so many different reports going on, but yeah, I think somebody targeting him. Maybe more than one, but somebody is.
Mm.
And
All
it's
right,
probably more.
Strebo,
It's
what you
probably
think?
Diddy and Scientology.
No, I feel that. Strebo, what you think?
Uh, I mean, if I'm being honest, if I'm being like in the conspiracy theory thing of it all, it could be some old Illuminati fucking weird shit with Diddy shit, or I could be like, hell, Jamie Foxx was in his fucking 50s. He could, he did do a lot of fucked up drinking and shit back in the day. Some shit probably caught up to him. I don't know what the fuck really going on. I don't even be knowing for real. But
All right.
I hope the
Excuse
nigga,
me, I feel that.
there, because that is nigga like one of the greatest entertainers in every area, music, comedy, and acting that we've had since we have all been born. And shit. So
I would be
I
sad
don't
as
really
hell
know
if Jamie
what's
Foxx
going
died.
on, but
I feel like
that's,
Jamie Foxx would be
I'm
related. I would cry if that motherfucker died because he's such a great
yeah,
person.
it's gonna feel
Story is a beautiful
and nobody
story.
ain't gonna appreciate it until he is dead.
I just love Jamie Foxx. I'm not even gonna talk about my aspect yet because I can go all day about Jamie. So I'm gonna go on to Rosie. Rosie, what you think, bro? Tell me what do you think about Jamie Foxx? You think it was a Illuminati situation, or you think he just got sick, or what?
I think it's just weird. Like all of a sudden he just showed it just you see it pop up that he's sick and or not it's so hush hush. I think it's definitely weird, like what the hell is going on? Because they're not really giving too much information. It's like some stories you see he's getting better, and then some stuff you like, oh, like is he dying? It's just weird. But when you're dealing with like
No, I
the
feel that.
industry, you never know what to expect.
Yeah, real shit. What about you, Tootie?
That's crazy that you even bring this up because me and Chewy was just talking about this before the show. Um, well, yeah, when it comes to the whole Diddy, anytime you mention Diddy in anything,
Facts.
your whole career come up missing, your life come up, you end up dead. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. But um, like it's crazy because his daughter had tweeted saying that he's at home, right? And was like, well,
Right,
I love how the media keeps blowing it up like my dad is sick. My dad's been
right,
out of the hospital for a whole week. So
right,
thank you guys for your prayers and support, but my dad's been home. So
right.
it's kind of hard to follow this story because he didn't get into it with Cameron Diaz. Somebody was trying to rob him for 55 racks. So
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, the story is just everywhere. So big shout out to Jamie Foxx though. Uh, nevertheless, never want to see anybody go, but unfortunately, that's what's gonna happen to all of us. But as far as
Mm-hmm.
the whole conspiracy with Jamie and Diddy and all that, look, I know enough to dabble in it, but I'm not sticking my nose in their business like that. And the reason being is because these niggas don't pay my bills. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate I appreciate them, but you ain't coming down to the inner cities to help me out. So that's just how I feel.
All right, YG, what we got, my nigga? What you think? Hold on, my bad. Hold on. Go ahead, YG. You gotta unmute yourself.
I said honestly, I don't know too much about his situation. But I don't think it was Illuminati. I think he probably just got a sickness, like people get sick. And I feel like he probably just got sick. Well, I can't really speak too much because I ain't read about it. So.
No, I feel that. All right, that's what's up. All right, Big Chew, what you got then?
Um, based on like I've seen the Breakfast Clubs, um, keeping up on it. I can, I think that I didn't know that he was home until today when Tootie told me earlier. I was unaware of that, but I think it's sad what happened to him, and he it's possible if these things are true that was mentioned about him. Talking about Diddy, yeah, Diddy is someone's name high level people don't really want in their mouth because that shit can come up missing. But one thing I do know is once the celebrities do start talking, if he was talking about the Diddy Mansion parties or whatever he got into it with Cameron Diaz or even whatever this 50,000 joint, um, you put yourself in a situation to where because we all can sit here and be like, yo, there ain't no secrets in Hollywood. There's hella secrets in mainstream media, period. So once someone starts speaking about it, it is possible that it could be an attack to shut him up. But it's just so weird because it's Jamie, right? Because Jamie's always out the way. So it could just be he just had a medical condition. They took care of it, and that's the end of it. But
No,
with
I
dealing
feel
with
that.
Hollywood and stuff, you just never know.
You see, for me, this is my thought. Jamie has spoke about Diddy and his parties 24 hours before he was sick. Okay? And the fact that he hadn't been sick, and once he started speaking about it, and then the media saying like he said too much, which to me I kind of agree with because if he spoke his truth, which he can because it's his point of view, I don't feel like he has to die for that. But I also don't know the Illuminati because if you think about it, with Dave Chappelle, he spoke his truth, and what happened? He had to move to Africa for a year, right? So the thing is, I think nowadays people get older and they feel like they can say what they want to say because it's just not Jamie speaking on Diddy. It's everyone speaking on Diddy. It's his bodyguards. It's his, his assistants. It's his Jaguar Wright. You know what I'm saying? It's all these motherfuckers. But when Dave Chappelle spoke on the Illuminati or whatever, he had to move to Africa. Martin Lawrence spoke on it. All of a sudden, he was running down the street butt naked. He was crazy. And then, it's just so much so and so forth. But it's like, at the end of the day, Jamie Foxx is one of the most elite motherfuckers to me. I don't know about nobody else, but to me, Jamie's a singer. This motherfucker can impersonate any fucking body. You know what I'm saying? And for him to be, you said what he's 50. He's not old. 50 is young. You know what I'm saying? Like you 70, then you're like, okay, you getting a little old, but you're 50, and he had no complications prior. And like Tootie said, the daughter did say that the daughter said her dad been home for 4 weeks. I just watched the interview before I got on here with y'all. So, excuse me. At the end of the day, I just hope Jimmy make it through and he lives his best life. And you know what I'm saying? Fuck the Illuminati, and I ain't signing up with you bitches. So don't reach out to me. At the end of the day, but we gonna move on to the next topic, y'all. Wait, before I even click the next topic, do anybody got any kind of like conversation about the Usher and Chris Brown situation? If you do, just talk about it now. Because I just feel like Usher and Chris Brown fighting don't even make sense to me. Am I the only one tripping, or do y'all agree?
I used to love Chris Brown, but I just think that he is crazy and losing it. And they messing with him like they messing with everybody else that's buying up their music. So and he got a problem with dark skinned women for some reason. He was
Who,
getting
Chris
into it
Brown?
with Tiana Taylor. He was getting into it with Tiana Taylor, and I think Usher took up for her.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Chris Brown walked off, and I guess Usher followed him, and I guess him and his friends jumped him. But why are you jumping Usher? They be doing stupid stuff for no reason. Yeah, you shouldn't be in there disrespecting a woman. And that's supposed to be your best friend. And secondly, Why are you jumping Usher? If y'all gonna fight head up. Why are you jumping him?
Okay, I agree, but I watched the video on it, and what I seen, he was getting into it with Tiana Taylor over her
Mm-hmm.
ignoring him or something. Like she wasn't acknowledging him, like wherever party they was at, and he was going crazy about it. And you seen Usher walk over to him and they talked, and then he was bad mouthing Usher, and then they walked outside. Now I don't think they fought. I don't think there was a fight because that very next day they both was at a concert, and Usher went live right before he went on stage, and his face was fine. My man had no bruises or blemishes. I know there's makeup to cover that stuff up, but just there was no lumps, no swollenness. I don't think they fought. I just think that the media, or maybe Usher wasn't involved in the fight, nor Chris Brown. It could have just been their camps at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
He always got a problem with something. It's like who she ain't gotta acknowledge you. Who are you to be acknowledged?
I mean, Chris Brown to Tiana Taylor, it's an ego thing. I get it. It's an ego thing. Like, girl, I'm Chris Brown. Like, you're just
So you
Tiana
gonna piss
Taylor.
me off because I didn't acknowledge you, nigga? You is not that important for me to acknowledge you.
Period.
Compared to, he is though. Compared to, he is.
She ain't gotta acknowledge him. Who she is? He ain't that important to her, obviously. Yeah, ain't
And
nobody,
Tiana
ain't
Taylor got
nobody
her own. She
privileged to be
knows on her
acknowledged.
own merit.
I'm
Tiana
not saying
Taylor
that
is
she has
that
to.
girl.
I'm just saying it's for him, for someone like him. He's probably used to it, so it's expected.
He don't
And
even like dark skinned women. I wouldn't acknowledge his ass either.
Oh
I
shit.
mean,
Stress,
he
what you
has a
think? Stress, what
preference.
you
Come
think
on,
about
Donna,
Tiana
you
Taylor? I mean,
can't
what
be
you think about
upset
Chris
about
Brown
it.
and Usher?
There's some people. There's black people that don't like black people. Like, well, you can't not like them
Yeah,
for their
I don't
preference.
like their asses either.
I mean, it's a preference, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Stress.
then she got a preference not to acknowledge him.
Oh shit. Stress,
Yeah.
what do you think about this Usher and Chris Brown situation?
He on
We can't hear
mute.
you. You muted, Stress.
Gotta mute
Unmute yourself.
yourself.
There you go. There you go, Stress.
Oh,
I got
yeah,
you.
your ass. Oh, you did that to me, huh,
Shut up, bitch.
motherfucker?
I got you. Just go.
I'm gonna get my shit back working.
Don't smile, Rosie.
Uh, but anyway, that shit didn't even happen, bro. Cause you
You
got.
said it didn't happen?
Let's think about it. Let's think about this shit logically. So you think Chris Brown and his goons was outside by Usher's tour bus, and Usher don't got no goons? That nigga rolling around with niggas too? Are you crazy? And y'all just happen to get to the artist himself and jump his ass. Come on, bro. That don't even make sense. Chris
I
Brown was
agree.
drunk and he probably was drunk and high, but I
I
know
agree.
that shit didn't like that. And then, like, I think it was like the next day or a couple days later, one of them niggas performed at one of their parties and shit. If I just got in a scuffle with you, bro, fuck that deposit. You can have the deposit back. Matter of fact, the deposit is non-refundable. But you just beat my ass. I'm not performing at the party. Are you crazy? That shit didn't fucking happen, bro. Come on now, Usher. Get the fuck out of here. Chris Brown's not even that tough to jump Usher and his goons. Usher got old niggas from back in the day, my way days, that been his bodyguard probably and shit.
I feel that. All right, Tootie, what you think?
Honestly, I don't even know what's going on with that whole Usher shit, because that's nothing that I really need to follow like that. I've learned something about social media. What all this shit is just distractions, right? And the more we get caught up on the left, the more we get caught up on the right, niggas is doing fucked up shit in between all of that.
Right.
But that's not the topics that's going to be talked about.
Right.
So I don't know anything about that in particular, because I gave up on Usher a long time ago when I found out the nigga was going around giving bitches herpes and shit.
Damn, Tootie, my nigga can't give people herpes, bro. I'm just playing.
Bro, at least give a motherfucker a chance. Like,
Hey, y'all niggas too sensitive for me, bro. Because he was going around giving bitches herpes? Come on.
nah, like,
You just gonna discredit the whole nigga because he was going around giving bitches herpes. And Donna gonna discredit the whole nigga because he don't like dark-skinned girls. Come on.
Yes, we gotta stick together.
Come
We
on,
gotta
y'all.
stick together. We gotta love people against us.
Our skin gotta get a little harder. Come on, man.
That's the slavery days. We all black. It don't matter if you like it or dark skinned. We black.
But
We don't need to be separated.
that's
We the same color. We the same race. When they look at Chris Brown, he's black. When they look at me, I'm black. It don't matter. I'm light. He dark, light skinned. I'm light, and I'm dark skinned.
But he didn't say that he don't date black women. He just said he like his a little lighter. That's they still black to me. So
No, when he
light or dark.
When he have concerts, when he has VIP sections, he tells them he rent out the spaces. He tell them don't let no dark skinned people in. That is sexism or racism or whatever else. No, we don't need to support him. I'm not supporting him. I'm dark skinned.
That's preference.
I ain't supporting shit he do. I'm dark skinned. He not gonna support me while I'm supporting him. I'm dark skinned.
I'm not saying you gotta support him. I'm just saying he's not like that's preference. Yo, that's a person's preference.
Yeah. It is my preference and I like his ass.
That's like if I'm at a show, I rent out the bag, I tell everybody, don't let no fat bitches up in here. I don't want no fat bitches. But niggas gonna call me fat phobic or something? Like that.
Yeah. Yes, we are. We is gonna call you that.
That's not fat phobic. To take a line out of Stress's playbook, a phobia means that you're afraid of something. I'm not afraid of fat people. I just don't want to date one.
It sounds like it. It sounds like if you say no fat people allowed in the club.
It's a I'll tell you why.
What are you talking about? You crazy?
You can't market a club. Let's be real. If you're trying to sell sex appeal, you can't market a club with a bunch of big people. It's not gonna happen unless it's a big people club. If it's a BBW club, go. You can market that. But if we regular clubbing with some average people walking up in there, they want to see sexy. I'm just gonna say.
What is average? You got to be skinny to be sexy?
No, I didn't say that. I said average people. I didn't say average girl. The average man or whoever's looking to find something attractive, let's keep it a buck. Big is not attractive, yo. You could be sexy and big.
You speaking for everybody?
Size.
Are you speaking for everybody that's coming to the club?
Huh?
Are you speaking for everybody that's sexy? Big is not sexy for everybody that's coming to the club or just for you?
I'm saying the average. There's average for a reason. If you look up attractiveness, clearly everyone can tell. Smaller people are way more attractive than bigger people. And that's not my opinion. You can look that up. That's facts and data, yo.
Rosie, what's your take? We have 49 minutes. We got more topics. Rosie, what's your take on
Usher? Yo, hold on, wait. If I'm wrong, all of y'all checking for fat people?
No, I'm married. I ain't checking for nobody.
Hey, hold on. So first and foremost, for me, I'm not a chubby chaser, but there are chubby girls that come correct in this bitch. The bitch be dressed, the bitch is on fleek. You hear what I'm saying? So she carry herself well, she not sloppy and all out of pocket. Okay, what? But if you out of pocket, I'm not checking for you. But my first go-to
big is ugly. I didn't say big is ugly. I'm just saying that if we're talking about marketability, what's gonna sell more, you see smaller people than bigger people.
Well, see, that's the problem. They think that smaller people can sell everything. There's big women that need to sell shit. That's beautiful women too, to me.
Big women need to get in the gym. Let's keep it up.
But why everybody gotta be sick? Why everybody gotta be skinny?
Dude, I'm not saying hold on, wait. I'm not saying that everybody gotta be skinny. I'm saying that everyone should be healthy. And if we can agree that being above weight that you're supposed to be is unhealthy, then I don't see what the problem is. Let's get healthy.
Just because somebody big don't be there and healthy.
Oh, so what
you can be big and not that healthy.
Some people are boring. Hold on. Some people are born with big boned. They're big boned.
No,
They're
that's
born
not.
that
That's a
way.
myth.
Everybody's bones are the same size, Dada.
That's a myth.
Huh?
That's a
That's
myth.
not no myth.
That's a myth.
Everybody's bones are the same size
Thank
with
you.
like your full adult.
Thank you. That's a myth.
That's a fact.
So
That
you
that,
telling
that
me
comes from
so even if fat dudes, let's talk about dudes, fat dudes with titties or whatever the case may be, they
They
supposed
need
to
to
be
lose weight.
attractive.
No, they're not attractive. They need to lose weight. But see, the
But
thing
wait,
that
hold on. But hold on. Why they need to lose weight if there's some girl that's some bomb ass bitch that really feel like that fat nigga is attractive? Why is there a problem?
for their health. That's what I'm saying. It's a problem for their health. Yo, if you want to be big and beautiful, have fun. But if your cholesterol go up, you got trouble walking upstairs, you gonna tell me that that's okay? That's not okay. You got heart problems. Your heart gotta beat 100 times harder just to keep your fat ass in line. Come on, man. That's yo. Fuck that. I'm looking at
Stress, shut up, Stress.
yo.
Rosie,
That's all I'm
Rosie,
saying.
what is your perspective on this whole situation? Tootie, we gonna get you next. Rosie, what's your perspective on this situation?
Get your fat ass up the stairs.
I don't remember what the initial question was. You know, just
The initial
gonna
topic,
take a drink
Rosie.
to that. Fuck the cup. I'm gonna just have a drink to that.
Okay, well, you drink to that. Tootie, what do you think about the whole situation?
We talk about what was the, again? I
We
lost.
was talking about Chris Brown and Usher. I don't really know where the fat people came in at.
What the hell?
Where the fat dark skins came at, but we was
Well,
talking about
that
Chris
came from
Brown and
preference.
Usher.
It came from preference.
Tootie, you said you didn't know the situation. So Rosie,
Yeah.
what is your
Okay,
Chris
I
Brown
got
and
you.
Usher
Got you.
situation?
So what Chewy was saying was that's his preference. He's not going out chasing big girls.
Bro,
Right?
I'm saying that
Why are we talking about fat people when we was talking about Usher and Chris Brown?
oh,
Because it got transitioned to the darkies,
Right.
and it got transitioned to all this other shit. So I'm feeding back off of
Tootie
what
spoke
Chewy was
on the Chris Brown already.
All right, go Tootie. Talk about the fat shit. Then since Chewy want to talk about fat shit, you go ahead. Talk to Tootie.
I'm just saying preference. I was just saying a preference, and I use me
Stress,
as an example.
you shut up.
That I wouldn't
Stress
want no.
look like he got something to say. You shut up, Stress. Go ahead, Tootie.
Well, y'all know me. I like them all. It don't. Now, back in the day, yeah, I used to have a mad ass standards, right?
Right. Shout out to the Hennessy,
But
Rosie.
what I found out, these high class and pretty, whatever you want to call them, ain't worth a fucking damn. These bitches can't cook, they can't clean, they can't do a fucking thing. They can't do nothing. You expect look, this whole modern day feminist bullshit. I don't know why motherfuckers is okay. The females nowadays, if you ask them what do they bring to the table, the first thing they're gonna say is pussy. Oh my goodness. Bitch, you are toxic. You are toxic. If that's the only thing you can offer me is pussy, do you understand? So can the next bitch. So can the next bitch.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. If that's the only look, if you ask
Yo,
any men,
Stress over there dying, nigga.
what's the one thing that men want? Right? What's the one thing that men want?
You said what the one thing that men want? I don't know. I never been with a man.
So
no,
anybody,
wait.
Anybody in any relationship wants the same thing.
Bro, we have to go through the man.
Not true. Who?
Because we don't all get the same thing.
Who?
Peace. Everybody in every relationship wants peace.
I can't say.
I
you
do.
Can't say that. You
I
can't
do.
say
I
that.
want peace.
Because
I
there's
choose
people that
peace.
want
Shut
that
up,
toxic
Rosie.
shit.
I
for real.
choose peace.
There are some people that can't handle peace.
I choose peace, and there is some people that can handle peace. But I that I know, Barbara Martin chooses peace, for sure.
And everybody in every relationship is not looking for peace because some people are looking for money, some people are looking for love, some people are looking for.
But guess what? That's their definition of peace. Oh, if you give me money, I'm gonna be at peace.
Can't say
Right?
that. You can't correlate the two because peace is something. Money, you can say, all right, I want you for money, but that money's not going to bring you peace because even if you got the money, you're still going to have issues with other shit. Peace, you can't compare peace to anything because if you have it, you don't want nothing else.
Agree. So, yeah. When it okay, well then let me change up my words. The one thing that I want out of relationships is fucking peace. You can, if you bring that, we good. Now I understand we are human. We're gonna fuck up somewhere. Not a problem. Can we make amends and get back on track, or is this always gonna be chaos? Is it always gonna be the next drama? Is it always gonna be the? I don't want that. I dealt with that shit my entire fucking life. I don't want it. Can we find a common ground where what you desire and what I desire meet up in the middle? And if you a big girl that can provide that, if you a skinny girl that can provide that, if you in between, hey, let's rock.
I mean, even if you light skin, dark skin, Puerto Rican, or Asian, you feel me? I agree with you on that, Tootie, for sure. For sure. All right, Rosie, what is your take on? Oh, you took a shot because you didn't know what the fuck was going on. But what is your take on? We're gonna just switch this whole thing to big girls. What do you think? Have you dated some chubby chasers in your day, Rosie?
I've dated some big girls. I've dated some skinny girls. I like what I like.
What do you like?
I like women, whether
Ooh,
they're big
Rosie,
or
you a freak.
small.
Rosie a freak, y'all. All right, we're gonna move on. Shout out to Rosie and everybody that said what they had to say. We're gonna go on to the next one. This is a chewy topic. Does having an education mean you're gonna be successful? And I'm gonna ask Tootie first because he's Mr. Phenomenal.
Now you got to define education because there's people that go to school to get a degree and then they don't even do the field in which they got that degree in.
I agree with that.
There's
Chewy,
people that
explain to him.
there's people that go to college to get this education to put themselves in debt, and that debt never gets paid off. So it depends on how you want to define education, right?
Chewy, explain to him what you meant on does having an education mean you will be successful?
As far as when you say education, the world looks at it as having a degree of some sort, finishing some level of upper school, right? So,
so if we're going off of the world standards, fuck no. You know why? I hang around millionaires all the goddamn time that don't have no high school diploma, that barely graduated out of the second grade.
Right.
That don't mean nothing.
Right.
So your success is based off of your drive.
Right.
Based off what's your mission? What do you as the individual want to accomplish? Because everybody, my success is different from your level of success.
Right.
Right. So me waking up every day knowing that I didn't do what I thought about doing the night before is a successful day for me. I'm not worried about the money because the money is going to come. So success has to be defined by each individual.
Right.
Because again, just because you got this degree, that don't mean you successful. Because again, I can take a college professor who has degrees on degrees on degrees, but he's in debt and financially because he didn't learn how to manage money.
So that means that he's not successful because he's in debt.
That's what I'm saying. So what level of success are we talking about? And it has to be defined by each individual. Because if you comparing the doctor to the average Joe, oh well, then the doctor's successful, right? But
Okay. Stress want to go.
Depends.
Stress raising his hand. Stress, go ahead. You go next. Go ahead, Stress.
You muted?
You muted. Hold on, Stress. Hold on. Let me get you right, because I think you muted, bruh. Hold on. Let me get him right, y'all. Okay. Computer's tripping. Give me a second. I'm handling everything from my computer, but also. Go ahead, Stress. You're up.
Y'all can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I said it depends on what the fuck you think success is, because now let's think of one person, right? That's like the biggest person, like that made the most like records we probably ever heard of, which is R. Kelly, and he had no fucking goddamn schooling and shit for real. And they can't spell and write and shit now, but they write music and shit. So fuck all that school shit.
Even Floyd Mayweather, that nigga can't read.
Yeah, he can't
Music
read.
and
He's
Fantasia.
so that's why I'm saying your success has to be defined by each individual.
Yeah.
Okay. Donna, what do you
objective.
think? Donna, what's your take on this shit, bro?
Like everybody said, success is defined differently for everyone, and I know people that didn't have not no college degree or anything that's running successful businesses, and people that do have a college degree that's running successful businesses. So even if you're working for somebody else, you can still be still be considered successful. Street smart, book smart, all is all the same to me at this point. This motherfuckers that's running businesses, big businesses, and they don't have a degree. So just depend on what you see as success in your own eyes. I feel successful just waking up the next morning. So so
I feel so I got my own levels of success too. Like I'm broke like everybody the fuck else, bro. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I do have like the second biggest song ever out of the IE about the IE, which I think that's cool. That's my success level. I'm like, damn, I'm just a regular nigga that put out my mama house. That's success for me. I ain't even really care about no money and cars and clothes and hoes and shit.
Okay. What do you think, Rosie?
back. Congrats.
I think it's different levels to things. Like if we looked at what the world feel was successful, truthfully, nobody would be. There's plenty of people out here that don't have college education, high school, or even made it to high school. I think it's just what do you feel? How do you feel about how successful how successful you are?
I feel that.
And I agree with Donna. Like it's different levels to education. Shit, sometimes you can't always find what you need in the books. Like you
There's
find it through like
different
life.
smarts, bro.
Okay. I feel that. Chewy, what you think?
I think that success is not defined by education. It's education may help some people that actually take it serious, but like everyone else said, we all know people that ain't got no type of degree and are what one would consider success. At least whatever the American dream is, one would consider success. Um, but I also think hate using that term. I also think that when it comes down to it, it really just depends on your drive, your focus, how you feel about it, and how far you want to take whatever it is in life that you're doing. Because, like Donna said, waking up in the morning, that's success to some people, and that's real life. I feel that. For me, my success, I don't give a fuck about no money, no cars. I don't care about traveling, meeting no famous people, none of that. Where I would feel successful in my life is just knowing that my kids got raised right, and just to continue to be a dad and the best dad that I can be to them. So
Big
I
fact.
feel
that's my personal success that I strive for daily. Just the type of person that my kids can look at and model me and be like, okay, this is how a person that say they loves me is supposed to behave, type stuff. So yeah, but no, the education's not needed. It's I guess it looks nice on paper, but like Tootie said a second ago, if you a professor hanging around one of the people that he know that's a millionaire that ain't got no second grade education, it's gonna look kind of weird if you value it in that aspect, which is through most people's eyes. They just look at the money, the cars, the clothes, the girls, all that, the status. So yeah, education not needed.
no, I totally agree with you guys. For me, I think that like Donna said, I believe certain people don't have education behind them, like Fantasia. You know what I'm saying? You have all these artists that can't read, write, or spell. R. Kelly, whatever the case may
Hey,
be, but
what?
they're geniuses. They're great at what they do. I don't think that education is necessary because you do have a time where what I'm saying, you can be educated like y'all all. I think the majority of y'all know. I've been to college 3 times. You feel me? I've graduated 3 times. And so when I was a medical assistant and I finished that, I wound up losing my second eye. I couldn't see anything. So I couldn't do that field. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't mean that I'm not successful. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I've done cosmetology, I've done acting, I've done so many different things. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not as successful as I should be or I want to be, but I believe that I'm successful in the things that I know that I've accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, I haven't performed in 2 years, but I have a show out here in Arizona on the third. You know what I'm saying? So it's like no, it's not a successful situation, but waking up, like Donna said, isn't a success. Having this show to me is a success because at the end of the day, I came here. I don't know anyone here. The only person I know is Rosie. Shout out Rosie. And I start going to these day parties and start networking and start building myself up to now I have a show here at a Freaknik. You feel me, right? And the Freaknik is important in the Black culture. So to me, that's success. So at the end of the day, I think that people should not look at it like you have to have this educational background to be successful. Because me being a medical assistant, a cosmetologist, and an actor does not mean that has nothing to do with rapping. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with my job. That has nothing to do with the other things that I do. But in the same breath, I have those degrees to sleep on at night. You know what I'm saying? So I think that success is what you put forward. When you put your best foot forward, then your success is what your success is. You don't have to have an education, and especially not in that field of what you're doing. But anyways, we have one more topic, and then we
Wait,
can
wait,
go
wait,
back to
wait.
what I said.
Before you get to that, can I say one little thing?
Go ahead. Go ahead. You good? Go ahead.
So, for example, my success, I'm not. I didn't go to school for writing. I didn't do none of that. That was self-taught, self.
Right.
People told me I wouldn't be able to do that because of being
Right.
dyslexic, being illiterate, being retarded, all these other things
Right.
that people
You retarded to
train me
be?
to be. But guess what? I got 8 books published, y'all. So that right there is success for me. You know what I mean? So
I
everybody has
agree.
to. You really have to define your level of success and what you consider successful.
Definitely. I agree with that. I mean, I understand, especially like the dyslexia. Like I've been quote unquote pronounced that I was dyslexic since I was in the second grade. And even today, like when I work, like I see numbers, like I have to read numbers all the time. So it's like 5-3, 6-8, whatever, whatever. But sometimes I read them backwards because I still have this. I have dyslexia. Even when I was in acting school, I would have to work harder than other artists had to work because I had to read my script more than one time because I would read it backwards a lot, and I deal with that today. So at the end of the day, I think education is education. Like graduating college 3 times, I still had to put extra work in than the next person had to do because I knew that I was dyslexic. You see what I'm saying? So I totally agree with what you said, Tootie. Um, you were publishing 8 books dealing with dyslexia is really a big deal because us as dyslexic people reading shit backwards all the time, it's like we have to work 2 to 3 times harder than the next man. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I was just gonna say congratulations to you on making those 8 books happen. You know what I'm saying? Through your struggle and through that time because I know the feeling and it's very hard when being dyslexic. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna hold you guys too long. We already had an hour and 11 minutes. We have one more topic because I said what I said, and we really thank you guys for tuning in and watching everything that we're doing. We love you guys for rocking with us for 8 months. This is our last episode. We super appreciate you. But we're gonna go into this last episode, and I didn't even know too much about it because Chewy told me about it. And you know, Chewy, he's just that guy. But this episode, this topic is about what is you guys' thoughts, and I'm gonna start with stress because
If you're aware.
stress is my brother, and y'all know that. And I know my brother's point of view, and I know his perspective on a lot of things. But I'm gonna ask him this. He may not know about it, but I'm gonna ask him anyway. Stress. What is your point of view on? Okay, so right now there's some kind of controversy with Bud Light because Bud Light, the beer, everybody knows Bud Light. Shout out to Bud Light. If y'all want to sponsor me, I'm here for that. I'll do anything y'all want to do. But but Bud Light has their face of their brand right now is a transgender person, and it's trying. It's causing a lot of controversy because, and a lot of people are boycotting Bud Light because there is a transgender as the face of Bud Light. What do you think about that, Stress?
Um, First of all kind of light any light beers for the pussy weight niggas anyway. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. Um, so they got a transgender dude on there or something. Like,
Transgender
I don't
woman.
really give a fuck, bro, because I don't drink Bud Light and I don't drink no light beers. I drink like I'm a malt liquor nigga, like straight
Right,
hot
right, right.
and shit. So at the end of the day, I don't really give a fuck about that. But at the end of the day, do what y'all gonna do. But Bud Light still stand for bitch. You don't like to go home then. That's what it stands for.
I hate him so much. I've been trying to figure out what that meant. I've been trying to remember that forever. Stress. I swear to God, I have. Thank you for saying
Bitch,
that.
you
I've
don't
been
like
trying
to
to
go
remember.
home then. Stop playing.
It stand for
I've been
what?
trying.
A
Bitch,
transgender
you don't like to go home then.
on the face. Oh.
All right, Rosie. Since you are in the LGBTQ community, what do you think about the face of Bud Light being a transgender woman?
I feel like the world is evolving. Um, I haven't heard about it until y'all just mentioned it. But I mean, when you
Hold
looking
on,
at
wait.
anything that's LGBT, whether it was gonna be a stud, any like when you're looking at any gay people, it's always gonna be a problem
Right.
because it's just so controversial. So whether whoever it was gonna be,
I'm sorry.
when you looking at gay stuff, it's always gonna be a problem. You're never gonna be able to make the world happy. People are always gonna find something wrong with it. And for this world, like being gay is like the worst thing you can be. And
Mm,
I
I
agree.
feel like
no,
it's crazy.
no.
But I mean,
I agree.
I have mixed reviews on it because of me being gay.
Right. All right. I ain't mad at that choice. Since you had something to say, go ahead after Rosie.
Uh, I don't really care. But I do get the people that do care. Like they've had their beer a certain way for so many decades. They don't they don't want to change. My issue isn't even with the Bud Light. My issue is with Woman of the Year being a transgender. That I have.
But that's not the conversation we having right now.
get that. I get that.
The
I get that.
conversation is the
Talk about it.
conversation is the conversation is the face of Bud Light. It's not about Woman of the Year.
I get that. And I'm going back to it. I was just telling you my right. But
Okay.
no,
Right.
I don't care about the Bud Light shit. I don't drink Bud Light. So I don't really care.
I feel that. Donna, what do you think?
Like Rolly said, it's the first time me hearing about it. It's always gonna be something that if they would have had a black person on there, they probably still would have had a problem. It's always gonna be something. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even too much even like drinking beer or drink alcohol. So transgenders drink beer too. So I don't get what's the problem with them being the face of it. Everybody drink. If they drink beer. They drink beer. What's the problem? It's always something, and somebody always got a problem with something else. Just mind your business and worry about what you do, and the world will be all right. That's me.
I feel
That's
that.
it.
Tootie, what you think?
Well, it's just like the Navy doing transgender for their. I don't have a problem with trans. Anybody, you are free to do what you want to do. The only problem I have is when you start forcing it down my throat, right?
Right.
That's my only problem. And
I feel that.
you are free to do whatever you want. You are free to feel however you feel. But in that same breath, you can't. If I have an opinion about it, people can't get mad at me because of my opinion. Right. So if you have the freedom, if you have the freedom of speech to go out and the freedom of will to do whatever it is that makes you happy, and I say something about it, again, that's my free will, right? That's my saying. But I don't have a problem with transgender.
Come on, Rosie.
But when you're forcing this down, like when I say forcing it, I'm talking about like my kids, right? The whole Bud Light, I don't drink. That ain't got shit to do with me. I don't drink. I don't support it. I don't buy beer. Now I used to, but I wasn't buying beer because there was a pretty woman on the cup. There was a dude on the cup. I didn't give a damn about none of that. I bought beer because I was drinking with y'all. I wasn't buying beer for the advertisement of whatever. Mm-hmm. Right? So that shit don't faze me.
Mm-hmm. No, I feel that. For me, I think that I'm with you, Tootie. I don't really give a fuck whose face is on what because I didn't come here for that. I came here to drink the beer. So I don't have any preference on if it's the transgender, if it's the straight man, it's the gay man, the fat girl, the black man, the black woman. I don't really give a fuck because I came here to drink the beer. I didn't come here to know what sex was promoting that said beer. You know what I mean? So for me, it doesn't really bother me. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I have to always stop what I'm saying and say that because you're taking your time on this beautiful Friday and to check us out. And we have ran over our course, but it's our last episode, so we're going to do what needs to be done. But at the end of the day, people have their own opinion. I know Chewy was saying about the Woman of the Year. Chewy, that's a whole nother topic for another day. I hate you so much.
Bring that bitch out. This is the last episode.
So if we gonna stress that we are gonna bring it out. We're gonna start off
That's
with
what
Chewy.
I'm on. It's the last episode, nigga. It's the last.
Yeah, my thing is this though. My thing is this though. And I'm gonna start it off first, and then Chewy, you can go ahead and take it over. I'm gonna say I don't know, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna let you take it over, Chewy. But the Woman of the Year, apparently, I think last year, right, Chewy?
I believe I was, from my information, it was like the last two. But
yeah, so 2021. I think it was 2021. I believe it was 2021. But the Woman of the Year was a transgender by the name of Caitlyn Jenner. And so
That's
My thing
weird.
is this: I am a very gay person. I've never slept with a man in my life. I'm gay, all the way. So, the woman of the year, I would believe it should have been a woman. I'm going to say that. Um, Transgender, I feel like they are their own species. Um, but in the same breath, the way society is set up, like Tootie said earlier, he doesn't want to be fed with this shit. But they're feeding our children with the shit. They're not even talking. They wouldn't talk about God or Jesus courses, but they're willing to teach our children about gay courses. And so I feel
That's
like they
weird.
should not force it down our throats. Transgender shit is starting to be a common situation, but in the same breath, as far as athletes and you a man and you running in the woman race, or we in a boxing ring, but you was really originally a dude and now you beating my ass. I don't understand that shit neither. But to each his own. Do your thing, Chewy. You go ahead and elaborate on that.
I just look. If I like, I told Donna this earlier. If the award was Trans Woman of the Year, by all means, have it. But the fact that it's Woman of the Year and you chose a biological man to represent women, I got an issue with that. That's not cool. It's not cool. It's not a good representation of a woman to me. So I'm like, I'm not rocking with that. As far as like the whole sports, I ain't rocking with that either. I don't think that's fair. It's not fair. It's not fair to the other women that work their asses off. Even in that Woman of the Year joint, it's not fair to the women that work their asses off just to be beaten out by a biological man in a wig. That's tough, It's tough.
All right, Donna, what's your perspective? Because you are a LGBTQ community ass nigga. So, what is your take on that?
That's did I say it already? I don't know. But a woman of the year,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
transgender woman of the year. I got mixed reviews about it too. If it's a woman, it should be woman of the year. I think transgender should have their own,
I agree.
have their own
Category.
category. Should have their own category.
I agree.
Like I wouldn't want to be in a full gay category. Put me in a lesbian category. Put everybody in a right category. I don't think a woman transgender should be woman of the year when you have really biological women, but that's us minding everybody else's business, I guess.
I feel that. Stress, what you think? Stress?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like it shouldn't even be no categories for. I feel like it should still just be woman of the year, man of the year, and they got to be a woman or a man, like from the rip. Like fuck all that transgender of the year and shit. Like what the fuck are we praising all this stuff for? Why? That's just how I feel. Like
Right.
shit. If it's woman of the year, man of the year, why we got to put all this extra shit, making all these other categories of people? Like just let people do what the fuck they want to do, right? So like, why you got to make categories for every goddamn body? It don't even make sense.
I agree with that. I agree with that all 100%. Tootie, what you think?
Yeah.
So yeah, the woman of the year. Come on, man. How you gonna give a title to a biological man like that? The fact that all these women, they did all of this fighting for women's rights. They did all this. They did all that to get that to be controlled by a man. Like it's a big problem. It's a big problem. Again, I don't have a problem with trans people. I don't have a problem with nobody. But in that same breath, like not even just the woman of the year, but how you gonna really put these men into the what is it, the UFC, the mixed martial art? You're gonna put these biological men to fight biological women. And then you're going to give this man the title. You're going to give this man what? Like, again, when you feel like you are a woman or you feel like you're a man, go in that category. There, if we're separating stuff like that, put all transgender in their own category. Just like how the LGBT have their own community, the blacks have their own community, the whites have their own community, Chinese have theirs. Put the transgender in theirs. That way, the playing field is evenly matched. I'm just saying, right? Because it just don't. You're literally putting men to go against women who
in a woman's field.
Now, and women's field, and you are proud to say, hey, that this transgender took home the belt. What? Like, y'all fought tooth and nail to get where you at, but you gonna give it up because somebody feels like they were born the opposite sex. Hey, you are right to feel how you feel. And again, there's no judgment. I'm not judging anybody. I'm not picking on anybody. But let's be real. If you put transgender against transgender, would you still come out on top? Would you still be able to dominate if it was just a category for transgender? Would you still be number one? Would you still whoop everybody's behind if you were placed in a category that was specifically for transgender? So I don't like bullies.
Yeah.
Right? And for you to go and because you couldn't win in a certain sport and you couldn't win in a certain area, oh, I feel like I'm a woman, so I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna dominate this.
Yo, you heard about that guy that broke the Canadian bench press record for women? It was the Canadian bench press record for women was like 285 pounds. Some dude 2 weeks before the competition, he started identifying as a woman. Went up in there, just straight dude. He ain't had no wig, no nothing. He went up in there and shattered that shit. He was there like almost 400 pounds. All the women hot. I was mad for him. I was like, yo, that's fucked up. But
I don't understand it. And then you got people that are saying I identify as this. I heard somebody, it was a little TikToker, and she said, well, if people are identifying as cows or as deer, then we should make a law that should be able to shoot them because they're identified. I said, damn, that's pretty cold. But I get what you're saying. That's pretty cold. I get what you're saying. But in that breath, it's like, come on, y'all. We got it. Where are we going with this? Like, what is the purpose? Because
I understand.
So if I said I feel like I'm $1 million, or I feel like I'm the CEO of Chase Bank, I can go in there and take all the money.
not even that, right? I identify as the CEO of Chase Bank. Let me in, nigga. I need all the codes, I need all the money. Let me in.
How does that come on now? But this is what happens.
But there's also times where there's men. Since you guys want to only speak on transgender women, there's also times where, and we're gonna wrap it up because we are at 1 hour and 30 minutes. But there's times where y'all say that person is cute. Don't cap. Don't say you ain't never said. I don't know about nobody on nothing, but has there ever been a time where you as a man said that person was cute and it was a transgender?
I'm not gonna lie. I fell into that trap one time.
Thank you for your honesty. I love your honesty.
I,
What about
I'm,
you,
I,
Chewy?
but see when I fell into the trap, it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna keep pursuing. Nope. Once I found out that you was a man, hey,
Right,
I can't take back the comment,
right,
but I can definitely not go after and pursue it
right.
because the comment was already done. But the action that follows, nah, hey, you good where you at, pimpin'?
Shout out to Andy. Andy says she identifies as a unicorn. I fucking hate you, cousin. I'm fucking dead.
I
Not
identify.
identify as a unicorn.
Well, guess look. I identify as Amazon's bestseller.
And I
Go grab the
identify
book
as the best rapper alive, nigga.
on the 14th. On the 14th, go buy the book on Amazon.
I need to get that.
All you got to do is look up Clarence Bowser. Just put it in on Amazon. Let's go. On the 14th, I'm going to become a bestseller.
What's that noise in the background?
Listen. Before we get to, before you even get to going into all that,
Can anybody hear you?
I said what I said. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can now.
All right. Okay, before we even get to, dropping out what's happening with each other's lives and shit, we gonna do what I said, and then we're gonna go ahead and drop what's going on in our lives, and we're gonna end it because this is the last episode of the Geeked Nerd Talk with Speaker Junkies. I want to shout out to everybody that's turning in. Andy, I love you so much. Your ass is so stupid. I thank everybody that got on the show. We are the Speaker Junkies, and we gonna get to the I said what I said, and we gonna start off with Chewy because he the Speaker Junkie.
All right,
Chewy.
cool. I already got my shit too. It's short and simple. I know someone else at a party that got super wasted, and their friend's parent came to pick them up, to take them back to the crib, and this person was so wasted. This person was literally throwing up in their own mouth, and the car we were in was clean. I remember, a white, clean. Mama's car was clean. In the back seat, got to be coached by another person, so that they'll throw up all over this person's center console. So, finally made it to the destination, and the throw up happened in the car. Say what I say, nigga.
I like that shirt.
Shout out to Donald for the shirt.
I like that shirt.
All right, Donna, since you making shirts, nigga, you next. What show? I said what I said.
Hey, I never could think of nothing. I guess a regular story for me. I remember people meeting up after school, having brawls on the corner. I guess 10 on 10 every time they see each other at school, at the movie theaters, at the mall. Just being some badass kids in high school for no reason. That's it. Can't think of nothing. We gotta come back and do just the one with I said what I said.
Tootie, what you got for me, man?
So, there was this one time when we was getting really messed up because we used to get liquor all the time, and two individuals did not want to listen to what I had to say about a certain type of drink, and they thought that they were just gonna kill that said drink and have no repercussions behind it. And one individual was running down the street, flashes, and the other said individual ended up passing out in the backyard with a whole bunch of
With a whole bunch of maggots. You gotta finish the story.
He said individual fell asleep, passed out drunk in a bed full of ticks and fleas.
Oh,
Because we had just lost our dog, and we buried said dog in the backyard. And to get over that loss, we got toe up twisted. And these two individuals did not want to listen on what I had to say about said drink.
And to this day, you gotta finish it. To this day, they will not.
And to this day, said individuals will never touch said drink again. I said what I said.
We want to know the names.
The liquor name was Presidente.
Yeah, the liquor name is Presidente.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, trust me, if you ever want to get toe back and twisted, Presidente is the way to go. And I'm not promoting Presidente. I'm not promoting any type of alcohol beverage at all. Just know that you might think you can handle Presidente until it starts creeping up on you, and then how did it get here?
I hate you for that story, Tootie. For me, all right. So it was this one time I knew this chick. Her and this other person was out of their state, and they was fucking in the shower, and then that said person had fell out the shower and fucked around and got fucked up. Fucked her arm up, fucked her hand up, fucked everything up, and I said what I said. But anyway, it's your girl Donna Doe live in effect. Y'all on the last episode of the Geeked Up Nerd Talk with the Speaker Junkies. One thing I want you guys all to know that me and Chewy both appreciate you all for rocking with us for 8 months. We've been rocking on the Geeked Up Nerd Talk since September. And we thank you guys for tuning in and liking, subscribing, and sharing, and all that shit that you've done. It's just time to go. Me and Chewy have some other ventures that we are taking, and we will keep you guys informed on all that. We want to thank my boy, Mr. Phenomenal, for coming on. He always coming through. He got 8 books, y'all. 8 books. I'm going to let him, before I go, I'm going to let him tell y'all about what the fuck he got going on. We got my girl, Heart and Soul, who always producing the dopest clothes, dopest fashion. And we got Big Chew, motherfucking blind vision visuals, who can shoot a motherfucking movie, a show, or anything you need. And then you got your girl, Dada Doe, live in effect at all times. So before we go, I just want to say I'm really blessed to have you guys all watching us and taking your time out on your Friday to spend your day with us. So, Tootie, before we go ahead and let the people know what you have going on.
It's your boy Clarence B, aka Mr. Phenomenal. You can find me at your local Amazon store. I'm also your favorite insurance guy. You know, look at the background, y'all see it. But do me a favor, help me become an Amazon bestseller. This right here is my 8th book that I'm dedicating to my mom, who passed away last year. She was my heartbeat. And honestly, I didn't think that I would be able to get this book done. There's a series of poems in here called 31 Days of Hell. And yeah, so on the 14th, y'all, I need y'all to go buy this book. One Step Away, the Book of Poems. Look me up, Clarence B. Bowser, on Amazon. And this is going to be a milestone we are going to accomplish. And
Amen.
When the milestone gets accomplished, for everyone that helped to accomplish, trust and believe, I won't forget about y'all. I got something special for y'all.
Shout out to my boy Clarence B. Bowser. My man came through. And rest in peace on Linda, because you my girl. You already know, girl. We go way back. That's my girl for sure. Donna, what you got for me, bruh?
Donna from Heart and Soul. I got my own platform, Real Talk with Heart and Soul, on YouTube. Tomorrow we doing we got a booth at the rave out here, one of the big raves out here across the street from the house. Still producing apparel. Got some photo shoots coming up. There's a lot of stuff going on. In therapy, Black people was allowed to go to therapy without feeling bad about it. And that's about it. Follow me on the letter N and Soul with two L's on IG, and Real Talk with Heart and Soul on YouTube. And thank you,
Hey,
Figure
that's what's
Junkies,
up.
for always rocking and inviting me on and talking that mess.
You already know that's what's up. Big Chew, what you got for the people? Big Chew, it's the end, bro. You gotta tell them something.
I want to thank everybody for ever showing up, forever being a guest, forever being a viewer, forever writing a comment, forever hitting the like button, like forever just supporting. Shout out to y'all, and you can always find me at on YouTube, Blind Vision Visuals, Vision with a Z, Visuals with a Z at the end, and yeah, I got mad videos on there if y'all still want to hear Chewy and the way that he display his information, whether it's controversial or not. You can find me over there. I got like 190 something videos. Got new ones coming, y'all. I've been kind of slacking on it, but I got some shit in the works. And I appreciate y'all. And I'll let y'all, man. For real.
Hey, that's what's up. It sure goes out of the live in effect. And I agree with you. I want to thank everybody for coming on our show, commenting, liking, sharing, whatever you have done. Tuning in, like I said, spending your Friday with us. We appreciate that. Donna's been rocking with us since day one. Claire Bear been walking with us since we ain't got no time. It's just too many years for Claire Bear. But we do our thing. We are the Speaker Junkies. I have a show out here in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, June 3rd. If you out here, turn up. If you ain't, then watch, nigga, because I'm going to record. I'll do that. We love you all. We thank you guys for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment. We see you, Andy. Thank you for tuning in and walking with us right now on all the comments. You got all the comments right now in the comments, y'all. But
Yeah.
we are the Speaker Junkies. Follow me at Dado Music, DADADOEMUSIQ. On Instagram is I am Dado, and on YouTube is Dado TV. Please stay tuned for the skits, the movies. I have a short film coming out next month, so please stay tuned for that. We love you guys. We pray for you guys, and look, stay humble, stay blessed. We are the Speaker Junkies. Ado.
And,
Have a good night, y'all.